Good evening, and thank you for joining us for our Big Apple District office hours. My name is Lou Feliciano. I'm your district commissioner. Uh, Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for everybody that is watching the replay on YouTube. If you have any comments as you're going through the session, please type them in the chat box. At the end, we're going to have an open forum. Uh, that open forum will not be recorded. Just this first part of the announcements that I have. And if you're rewatching this, please put your comments on YouTube, and we'll make sure to get your answers to any questions that you have. Okay, so the first thing we want to remind of everybody is our Restart Scouting Safely Balance and COVID-19. So to be able to restart in-person activities, our council has instituted these two plans that we want to be submitted. So your unit needs to submit the Restart Scouting Safely Plan, and it needs to sign the Restart Scouting Agreement. It's essentially letting us know exactly how your unit is operating, what type of meetings you're going to have, where you're going to be meeting, making sure that everybody knows the protocols that that you're following, and that we'll feel comfortable and everybody's in agreement from the parents, your charity organization, and the council. For any questions with this, the best resource you can reach out is Jason Toledano. He sent this information on Friday. So if you have any questions, please feel free to message him. I want to show you right now, real quickly, the different resources that he shared with us. So you can see here, this is a template of how you can write your plan. It's included on the email that he shared. And if you're rewatching this, we're gonna have links on the description with so you can easily find all the documents we'll be sharing tonight. And also in here, you can see the reopening scouting agreement that will be done between the unit and the council. A few more things I would like to point out is GNYC has their own resources for COVID-19 pages. You can see that they have dated several updates for the last few months. Please go through this page. Something I find very useful is this little chart down here. It's constantly updated. It tells you what type of activities are allowed right now. So right now we are allowing unit in-person meetings up to 50 people, maintaining social distancing, wearing masks. Unit camping is not allowed right now, unfortunately. We're still waiting until New York State updates their guidelines. And once it's allowed, we'll make sure that everybody is known. Unit hike, unit service projects, again, taking all the necessary precautions are allowed. Just last week, we started allow also in-person council and district meetings. I know that at least in the Big Apple, a lot of our meetings are going to continue to be virtual for it right now. We will see if we have any activities in the future that will be in person, and we'll make sure to notify anybody about it. You can see here also that the Pouch Scout Shop is open if you need to go in person to find anything from the Scout Shop. You can also email them, store orders at bsagnyc.org for anything that you need from the Scout Shop. You go back to the presentation. So a few updates. If you joined the stakeout last Thursday, you might have heard about this. a few updates for Scout BSA. They are putting on hold the second class requirement 5B and the first class requirement 6A. They will have to do with the swimming requirements. It's basically being put on hold until we're able to do it. But the scout must complete this requirement at any time before doing Eagle. They cannot complete Eagle without completing these requirements as of right now. We also got updates for the camping merit badge. It's being temporarily paused. The requirement 9B, requirement 9B looks to add Scout Fun, and right now it seems it's too cumbersome, not possible to complete as it's written, and it's being on pause until the National Council determines that it is appropriate to do it, to require it again. And once it is required again, there will be a 30-day notice. It will be posted in it through Brian Scouting, Scouting Wire, all the social media, and we'll make sure that everybody knows when that requirement is back in place. Another update was if we have any scouts that are about to finish Eagle, they're about to age out. They still need a little bit more time due to COVID-19. There is additional time that can be granted by the council, and now those extensions can be granted until December 31st. So you have until December 31st to submit a request for an extension with the council. Also, something very cool that the National Council has put up, they release a bunch of videos for den leaders. These videos are intended for den leaders, are not intended really to share it directly with your Cub Scouts. It will help you facilitate den meetings for the future. Let me show you the page real quick. It has a lot of tips and tricks, and it shows you also something very cool from Scoutbook. There's a den leader experience. If you have not checked that out, it's completely free, and I'll highly recommend it. It has different Scoutbook hacks, and then it has videos to show you how to complete each adventure by Cub Scout rank. And there are a few of them also in Spanish. We're looking for them in Spanish. Let me go back to the PowerPoint. And just like I mentioned before, with the Den Leader experience, it's part of Scoutbook, and Scoutbook also helps us all across scouting to keep a record of our advancement. It's a free resource available to all the units, and it reduces our paperwork, actual physical paperwork, increases transparency. Everybody in the unit can see, whereas every adult leader can see where a scout is progressing, and the scout and parents are not involved in scouting. From the scouting app, they can go in and see in real time the progress that they're doing. Something that we have done in the Big Apple district, because we realize people still are getting used to Scoutbook, is we instituted a super user support group. So a few people have dedicated a couple hours to figure out how Scoutbook works. If you need help, that is what the super user group is for. So you can email us at big.apple.commissioners@gmail.com, and we'll make sure that someone from the super user group gets in contact with you. Something pretty new that was added last week is there's now a PayPal functionality within Scoutbook. So, especially right now that you might be in the process of collecting dues from your units, you can use Scoutbook to gather the different payment. There's a fee and there's some instructions that you have to go through to get it to work. Basically, setting up a PayPal business account. Take in mind that PayPal charges a fee for the processing of credit cards, but hopefully it's something that it can ease the collecting dues right now for your unit. Now, this is something pretty cool. I think the Cub Scout rank kits that they have been put up by GNYC. I can go quickly. I think that the orders are still not up, but you can go to their page and you can start the pre-order process. So if you go to scoutingatohome.org/rankkit, you will see a quick video explaining what the rank kits are. And it's basically will have all the materials that you need to be able to operate in for a full year for that specific rank. Possible that for our next roundtable on September 21st, we're going to have a more in-depth presentation about the rank kits. So please make sure you're subscribed to our newsletter. If you're rewatching this video, there's a link on the description that you can go in and sign up for our newsletter if you're not part of it yet. Something also pretty neat that GNYC is doing is their recruiter patch. They have a brand new recruiter patch for this year. They are offering different incentives that you can come to this website, you can check out, and there will be free sessions for Cup World being raffled out every 2 weeks from October 16 to December 18. And as we get more information with that, we'll make sure to share it. And we also want to reiterate, I know Jason sent out a very good presentation that he gave at the last roundtable. If you were not able to watch it live, we have it recorded in our YouTube channel. You can go in and watch it again. But just want to reiterate the 3 most important points for recruiting for this season is connect with your PTA, PTA that you know, use your network. This year is going to be a lot of one-on-one contacts that we have, networking. That's how we're going to be able to be successful this year. Make sure if you're meeting in a park, in a public space, to use your uniform, have flyers that you have that can hand out to people, and invite your friends. Make sure your circle of friends, you're inviting them. Check out Jason's presentation. It's on YouTube, and and if you need help creating those flyers, here we have a few templates. I can go in and share it on Zoom right now. We have Cub Scout flyers that you can fill in your information. You can put your QR code for Cub Scouts.gnyc. You can also include your information for bscout.org if you have a troop. And you have different flyers for different demographics. And you can make sure if you're meeting somewhere to always have these flyers handy. We'll make sure that you get the links. If you're rewatching this on YouTube, there will be on the description of the video. Something also very helpful, I use it a lot, is our BSA Brand Center. So if you Google BSA Brand Center, it will take you to this site. It has different resources, logos, custom videos that you can use, stock photography, PowerPoint templates, and anything that you need with the brand of the BSA. It's here. Make sure that you're only using it for scouting purposes. But it is here for us to use and make our lives a lot easier. And something very important, especially as we are recruiting new people, is to have a new member coordinator. And right now might be more important than ever, especially if you're not meeting in person that frequently, because that person will help glue those new parents and those new families to that unit. It should be someone that's not currently in a leadership position in the pack or troop. So it shouldn't be a scoutmaster, cut master. It shouldn't be a committee chair. Shouldn't be the COR. It could be a committee member that doesn't have much else as a responsibility. But the newer person might be a great position for someone that might be interested. Hey, I want to help out in a way with the troop, but brand new to this role, to scouting. This is a great position for that, and their focus should be on making new families and new scouts welcome, and we create that sense of belonging in the unit. And as you might know, we have our popcorn fundraising every year. This year, what we are asking people to consider is the online sales. So instead of you having to go in person to pick it up, you can have promote the link essentially on your social media with coworkers, and you can share the link. They will order online, and it will be shipped directly to whoever buys popcorn. You can track their orders, and it reduces the risk of you ordering popcorn and not being able to sell it. You are selling it directly to the person. It gets directly to the person, so it's a lot more convenient. Our popcorn colonel, Sam Howard, please email him, samueljhoward@gmail.com. He will give you all the information and hopefully helps you to raise some funds for your unit. Some camping updates. In the next few weeks, they're going to start to have the activities at our GNYC camps. There's the finalized plans. I still don't have them. As soon as we have them, we'll share it with everybody. The facilities are currently open for day hikes, and you can book that on their website. As I mentioned earlier, we're still waiting on New York State to clear for overnight camping. As soon as we have that clearance, we'll let everybody know. And any other camping questions, if you still have some reservations from prior year and you're still not sure what you want to do with that, email 640camping@scouting.org, and the camping staff more than gladly will help you out. The Scout Shop, as we mentioned earlier, the Scout Shop at Pouch is back open, and they're actually running a 20% off sale through the end of September. So make sure to check that out. I know there's a bunch of paper pamphlets that whatever is out there is really the last paper pamphlets they're going to ever produce. A lot of our merit badge pamphlets and handbooks are wouldn't be digital. Uh, so if you want to take advantage and grab those physical, this might be a great opportunity. Uh, if you're not able to go in person, you can email them at store orders at BSA GNYC. And if there's something that is not available from our local scout shops, you can also check out the national scout shop online. And here we just have a few more other resources. I think we have shared this before. If you're not part of our Facebook group, please make sure to join it. It's a great place to share with other scouters and connect with other people. Uh, you can look for it as a Manhattan Scouting Group on Facebook, and please join us there. And I think this ends the presentation. If you're watching this on YouTube, we're stopping the recording right now, but we have an open forum. If you ever want to join us in an open forum, please subscribe to our newsletter and join us live via Zoom. Check your inbox, and we'll let you know when those live Zoom meetings go on. Thank you.